Hi everyone, this is my first video. I've decided to join booktube. I've got my warm drink in hand. I've just got a peppermint tea. It's very wet and blustery and rainy outside, so I just thought I'd do this video. Welcome to the channel. I thought I'd start by doing the booktube newbie tag, just so I guess you can get to know me and see what is going to be on this channel. So the first question is, why did you start this channel? I wanted to start this channel because I just wanted to be part of the booktube community, to be honest. I have been watching booktube for a while, and I've only recently just got back into reading, so I just wanted to start a channel. It looked like fun. I think it would be a great hobby for me and a great creative outlet. I'm also just looking for like a safe space to talk about books with like-minded people and just be part of a community as well. At this time in my life, going through quite like a hard, challenging, difficult period right now for the last couple of years. It's meant that I've been quite isolated and I'm not able to spend as much time with family and friends, so I'm very much inside a lot all the time due to health issues that I have. I think this would be like a good thing for me too. Next question is, what are some fun and unique things that you can bring to booktube? I don't think I'm going to bring anything fun to booktube. I think like all the fun stuff is on BookTok or TikTok, and I just don't think I'm gonna do that because I just can't stand TikTok. I guess unique would be, I don't really see many Black British booktubers, to be honest. There's quite a lot of Black like American YouTubers which I follow, but I don't see many Black British YouTubers. So if there are many or any, obviously I follow a couple, but if there are any which I haven't heard of, please send them over to me because I would love to follow them. But yeah, I'd love to be part of the pool as well, as I just don't see many of us. The next question is, what are you most excited for about this channel? I'm just excited to read more books. So having a channel would be good because it'll like hold me accountable to, you know, be able to be sure that I'm reading regularly. Always really, I've loved YouTube. I've been watching YouTube for like over a decade now, and I just like, you know, creating videos, and I think it would just be a great hobby for me to do. Oh, almost burnt my mouth. The next question is, why do you love reading? And I think everybody says this, but it's just like pure escapism, immersing into a different world, even just like feeling the pages on your fingers and smelling the books. And I know it sounds a little weird, but I just love everything about reading. I just love just being taken away to a different world and just forgetting about everything that's going on in real life at the moment and just being able to escape for a couple of hours a day. And also it's a great education aspect as well. I always love to learn. I love to learn about new cultures, characters and personalities and medical disorders, things like that. Like, it's just so fascinating. I would love to be able to write. Like, I cannot write at all. I can't even talk, as you can tell from this video. I think authors are amazing at what they do and how they can just put words on a page and create a story and create a world and create characters just out of their head is insane. So that's why I love reading. The next question is, what book or series got you into reading? There definitely isn't one book. There's quite a few. From when I was very little, I used to love the Biff and Chip books from school. I used to love taking them home and reading them to my mum and dad. But then as I got a little bit older, I loved books from Jacqueline Wilson. I think she was a fantastic and is still a fantastic children's author. I loved reading her books. And then as I got a little bit older, I think it was the Twilight books which did it for me. I binged them. They were so good. I remember when they came out and it was just all the hype. And I just remember in school, like, I don't think I had enough money to buy the books. So me and my friends, I think one of my friends or two of my friends had the books and we'd just swap them and be like, oh, have you finished this one? And we'd swap, and oh, I loved those. And then I also loved the Hunger Games as well. Those books and those series always stay with me. I just always remember those books. The next question is, what questions would you ask your favourite booktubers? Maybe just, how do you get the time, especially if you're working and you have a job and social life? And because I mean, for me, I try to dedicate at least a couple of hours to read, and I feel like I can't read consistently every day for weeks and weeks. So I feel like I just get burnt out. I see YouTubers where they do like reading vlogs and things like that. It's like, how do you find the time to like, and to create all the content and edit and everything? I mean, I have health issues and I have really bad fatigue and stuff, so I won't be able to like create loads of content. But yeah, I guess that would be like a main question, like how on earth do you find the time? But I guess they do. Next question is, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Like I said previously, I have health issues, so just finding the energy and the time and just the bandwidth to keep up with creating content and filming and talking and editing and things like that. So that might be quite challenging for me. However, I'm not going to be like these massive booktubers who are reading like 10 to 15 books a month. I just won't be able to do that. I can't physically do that. So I kind of stick to around a book a week, or maybe a book every 10 days. It really depends on how my health is. I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself. This is literally just a hobby and just something fun and creative for me to do. If I don't read any books in 1 month, it's not the end of the world, it's fine. I will probably just always do book hauls though, because I'm just always buying books. Next question is, when did you start reading? I started reading like, I don't know, when I could read, I think. Like I said, I used to read the Biff and Chip books. I think there's like Oxford books or whatever. I used to bring them home. When it was World Book Day, I used to look forward to that because you'd get a little token and you could go around the books and pick a book, and I used to feel like so overwhelmed and think it was the best thing. Like, oh my God, which book am I going to take? I used to love going to the library, the school library, and taking books out every week. I just loved it. I absolutely loved it. So yeah, I started reading when I was really young, and then as I got a bit older and into things like YA, so Twilight, Hunger Games. As I got a little bit older, I went to uni and I started, you know, my career and was in my early to mid 20s. I didn't read as much. I used to maybe read like on holiday. I'd just like, get a book from the airport, but I wasn't actively reading. I wasn't actively searching for stories because I guess other things just took over. But now, as I'm a bit older now, I'm almost 30, so I found that reading has just completely taken over, and now I can actually read, thankfully, because my health has got a little bit better where I'm able to read now. It's just, I feel so lucky and so privileged that I'm able to do it. It's so nice to be able to just escape and read and just immerse myself into these different worlds, and I'm just really enjoying it at the moment. It's such a nice hobby to have, and it's something which I've always loved and I've just found my way back to. Next question is, where do you read? I literally read everywhere, everywhere and anywhere usually, except for the car. I can't read in the car because it makes me sick. I'm not one of those lucky people where they can read and be a passenger. As this channel is called Nickell's Nook, I do have my own dedicated little nook in this flat where I cozy up and set up a book, and I get my blanket, put my little lamp on, and I'll read for a couple of hours, and it's just really nice. Sometimes I'll read outside in the garden, the balcony that we have, on the bed if I'm reading before bedtime, just anywhere really, the park. I do, when it is summer, I do love to read outside. There's just nothing like the sun on your skin and you're just reading a good book. That is everything. The next question is, what kind of books do you like to read? I don't actually read that much, like different genres, and I would like to change that. For now, I mainly stick to contemporary fiction, lit fic. Those are like the main two really. I do dabble in a little bit of historical fiction, not much, but I have dabbled in that. Dystopian, I've read a book or two, well, a few books, but I would like to read more. And also I've read like a couple of thrillers. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. Sorry, top three books. The top 3 genres I love: contemporary fiction, lit fic, and romance. Romance is like one of the main genres I love. Even though I'm so unromantic, yes, I am married, but I'm so unromantic, I just love a romance. I love a rom-com. I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't know why. I just love it. But however, I'm quite glad I've started this channel because I would like to diversify my reading. I would love to read. I'm open to reading fantasy. I'm open to reading horror. Probably more like historical fiction, more non-fiction books, because I don't read so many of them. I do read memoirs. I have read a couple of non-fiction books, just like loads, like on topics of like race and things like that, but I would like to read a lot more. And the final question is, what does your book collection look like? It's kind of dotted around. I just have one like industrial looking bookcase which has all mine and my husband's TBR. We don't have loads of books, to be honest. We're not like super like huge readers. I feel like I'm definitely getting into it, and I feel like the bookshelf's going to be full in a couple of weeks. So yeah, I have one of those, and then I have a red shelf on the top of my TV. So that's all the books that we've both read, like this year or recently or in the past years. And then there's a little cabinet underneath in my TV cabinet where there's all the books I think we've definitely read in there or we're set to read. I think we've read them all in there and they're just not worthy of putting up, or I don't know, they're just in there for storage. So yeah, hopefully I've shown you that. But yeah, that's it, I think. I hope I did okay. Yeah, that was the booktube newbie tag. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you stick around. If you want to subscribe, you can. You don't have to. Hopefully the next video you'll see will be what I read in October. And yeah, this channel will just literally be book reviews, things that I've read, maybe TBRs, and definitely hauls, because I do have a bit of a problem buying books now. It's fine, it's okay. It's fine. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.